All right, drivers, if you can hear me inside the car, give me a 3 out the window for Dale. 3 for Dale. Nice. All right, we want to make sure we're in slippery mode. So I want to make sure you're in slippery mode. And we'll roll out of here. Let's just roll out nice and easy.
Sit up, do it. All right.
So track conditions are changing by the minute here, so it's going to be a little bit different than the last time we went out. So those first couple laps we take, we're just going to kind of feel our way around, see what's going on with the track conditions, where the water may be. There are a couple of spots that have some water that likes to trickle around. I'll point them out to you. There's also one puddle that likes to form. It's not a problem unless you get offline, so I'll show that to you. When you're out on the rain like this, just remember that right foot, there's an egg between your foot and the pedal. Just squeeze on the pedals. Don't romp on them. Don't jab the foot onto the gas pedal. You know, that's going to encourage wheel spin. With slippery mode, a couple things change. Throttle positioning sensor changes, so it's not so rappy and quick on the throttle. Transmission for the automatics are not going to pull as aggressively. It's going to shift a little bit softer so you don't get wheel spin. All that's done to try to help eliminate some of the wheel spin. And then with the electronic stability control system, it just gets hyper. It just gets more sensitive, trying to help assist you with wheel spin and possibly if the back end was to break loose. So slippery mode works great in these kinds of conditions. You still got to drive the car, right? So you can't rely on all systems. And we use the all-season tires, so they work really good in conditions. Okay, gang, we got the green light. Let's go. Roll out with me, nice and easy. We're just gonna cruise out, check it out. Try to avoid anywhere that has paint. Try not to drive on the paint. Rubber tires on wet paint makes it a little bit slippery, so we're just gonna be mindful of that. Okay, try not to get up on the painted surfaces. Nice even coating of water, so it should be a consistent driving conditions at the moment. It might start drying out some places, but for right now you can see it's a nice even wet surface, so it should be fairly consistent. Just avoid the paint. Down here especially, just watch out, put the tire on the red and white stuff. Has a little bit of a puddle. I would be just wide of it. There's a little puddle right there, as you'll see, low spot in the track. Going up the hill, nice and even. Stay off the paint to the left. There you go. Everything looks pretty good there. The car feels like it has grip. Stay off the white line right here. Up over the right. Just make sure you get the wheels straight. There's a puddle on the inside down here, right to my left. So you don't want to get on the curbing right there. When we cross over the blue and white paint right there, it might just make a little noise or just a little jingle. Nothing bad. Nothing too bad. Straighten the wheel, keep it straight before you get on the brakes. Ease off the brakes before you turn the wheel. It's good to stay off the curbing here, it's still wet. Straighten the wheel first, then we brake, look ahead. Ease it to the left. Alright. Let's stay together as a group for a lap, okay? Stay together as a group here. We'll just kind of discover this track together. Middle lane, middle lane. And we're going to keep our eyes up, top left corner. Notice the banking's drying out very fast. Isn't it slow? Water's drying out the banking. It's pretty hot temperature, so it doesn't tend to puddle up on the banking. Now, down the back straightaway, make sure we're straddling the driver's seat over the top of these white lines. The driver's seat. That keeps you off the seat on the right. Brake, 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 downshift. Okay, right here it gets slick as the paint, so take it easy. We're going to churn. We're going to go across the paint first, straighten the wheel. Then we'll start slowly squeezing the throttle. You just don't want to be yanking the wheel and jumping on the gas right there. It's okay to roll through, just don't get on the gas. Awesome. Alright, so looks pretty consistent. The banking's drying out very fast. The infield road courses stay a little wet, so we can deal with that. Just be smooth, be mindful, use the weight transfer, emphasize, straighten the wheel, braking in a straight line. We're just trying to maximize the car's tire. Looking good. These cars have a lot of grip. Looking good, guys. Turning in nice and smooth. Just avoid the painted surface right here. Should be fine. Squeeze on the gas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the throttle. Nice and smooth. Just like that. Good. Turn in. Avoid the paint. Just stay just hair to the side of the paint line. Good, looking good. Now turn in low. Looking great, looking great. Squeeze the gas on as you're coming out. We got a lot of grip with the tires still. A lot of grip, guys. Hold the corner. Just avoid the painted surface right here. Just be just shy of it. That's all you gotta do. Just don't climb up on the red and white curving. You got it. Squeeze on the gas, squeeze on the gas, squeeze on the gas. Brake, 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 brake. And roll through the corner. We're going to do our first driver rotation right up here, guys. Let's go ahead and do the driver rotation. Avoid the paint line there. Stay off the paint. Good. 16, stay low. Feather the throttle. Here come my 07. My 30, come on up, guys. Come on up. Good. There you go. Keep going. Keep digging. Keep digging. Good. 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 It's drying out nice up here. I'm making straddle the way. Driver's seat right on top of it, just like that. Perfect. Brake, 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 brake. Downshift. And we're going to ease her down here across the paint. Just nice and easy. Don't be in a rush to get on the throttle. There you go. Nice and smooth. Once you're over the paint, then we can throttle. Okay. Turn in. Squeeze. Through the corner, eyes left. Car's cornering pretty good through here. Feather the throttle, hold that steering, feather back on the gas. Down the hill I brake, and then I turn. Then I squeeze, stay off the curbing. Watch the puddle right there. Nice. Nicely done. Alright, got one more driver there trying to get you guys all hooked up together. Gonna ease it down right here so we all get bunched back up. Alright, looks like we got the group back together. Here we go, nice and smooth. Just speed it on, straighten the wheel, brake, brake, brake. Look ahead, ease off the brake, ease corner, just let it corner. As you unwind the wheel, just squeeze the gas on. So we're really emphasizing doing everything in steps. Straighten the wheel, brake. Brake, ease off the brake, turn, let it churn. Done churning, open the hands and then squeeze on the throttle. Let's do a driver swap here at 07. Stay low. 30, coming on up. Follow about 16. Here comes the 16. There we go. Good job, guys. Get a nice back curve like this. Make sure you get across the paint so you want to get too close to the guy in front of you. Rattle over the line, brake on the corner now. Brake, 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 brake. Downshift. any braking you need to. Ease off the brake, turn. Now we're just turning. Just let it roll through the paint. Just let it roll. Start straightening out the wheel, then we just nice and smooth, squeeze it on the gas. Nice and smooth. Once you're past the paint, then you can give it that little throttle. You know, it's a little slick on that paint, so just a reminder, squeeze the gas once you roll over the paint. Hold the wheel steady through here, just carry that arc. Feather off the throttle, tuck the nose in. Down the hill we go. Tap at the brake, set the nose again, let the corner, cross the water, stay off the curb. There you go. Open up the hands and then speed on the power as you go up the hill. Look for the grandstand. Look up the track, guys. There you go. Eyes up. Look through the corner worker station. You'll notice the corner workers are hiding in their cars because there was a lightning close by, so that's why the rules have to stay in their car until the lightning goes away. So they're still there. They still got their flags. We're watching for them. They're just taking cover. Straighten the wheel brake. Finish braking. Melt off the brake pressure. Let the car do all the cornering. When it's done cornering, I open up my hands and then I feed onto the gas. Yeah, there we go. Smooth. Brake. Feed off the brake pressure. Let the car corner. Now let's do a driver rotation. We're going to let 30 go low and feather off the gas. 16 coming around the corner, followed by 7. All right, guys, come with me. Car roll. Nice and easy. There you go. Just let it roll. Straighten it out. No big rush. Straighten the wheel. Okay, now we go. Excellent. There we go. Perfect job, guys. That was good patience on everyone's part there. That's awesome. Always great to have a session in the rain at a race course. It really smooths you out. It really shows you the grip level of the tire, the dynamics. It really shows you how a tire works, how a car works, and how smooth you gotta be. This is actually bonus training you guys are getting right now, believe it or not. Really training your eyes, your right foot, cornering, braking, reverse acceleration, nice and smooth. Excellent. Good job. Straighten the wheel and brake into the dip. Smoothly come off the brake pedal as you turn in. Come on down to this apex. Rolling on the gas as we're driving out. Open up the hands. When the hands are straight, we're braking. Corner. It's the apex painted surface. Open up the hands as you're feeding on the gas. Feed it on, feed it on, feed it on. Really slow, like the volume control. Don't use the pedal like a light switch. Let it roll. Good. Let's do our driver rotation. Avoid the blue and white paint, please. 16, stay low. Feather off the gas. 07 and 30. Come on, go. You can release these banks and start to dry out for the gas. Good stuff. Brake it on the 4.5. Brake, 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 brake. Coming up, finish your braking, ease it through the corner, just roll across the paint, no throttle, just roll. Come across the paint, squeeze, squeeze on the wheel straight, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There you go. Nice job, guys, nice job. Nice and smooth through here, don't be in a rush. Not a fast section of the racetrack. It's more about precision through here. Hitting your marks. Turn your eyes to the right. Squeeze the car down. Open the hands nice and smooth. Open those hands. Good. smooth, hitting those marks. Straighten the wheel, up over the rise, down into the dip, turn your head to the left, looking, find that apex. Now we're going to look down the track even further. We're looking for the turning tunnel. I'm going to straighten my wheel and brake. I'm cocking my head to the inside, looking for the apex. Now I'm going to look past the apex and just squeeze that throttle. Nice. Gently squeeze it. Straighten the wheel, brake. Let the car roll. Nice. Open up your hands. 07, stay low. 316, come on up. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Let them come around this. There we go. Let's get that fast on sooner. Can't see. Get this tight right here. Awesome. Straddle the white line. Straddle the driver's seat. Brake. Downshift. That clutch out. Left foot on the dead pedal. Turn your head to the left. Hands follow you. Straighten the wheel. Gently. Squeeze. Gently. Get over the white paint now. We feed on more throttle. There you go. Good job, guys. Nice patience by all. Corner. Flatten the chassis out. Look at the leaderboard. Give me a little tap of the brake. Turn the wheel one time. Hold it. Keep the car balanced. Feather the throttle. Steer the car to the throttle. Feathering back on the gas. Straighten the wheel. Give me a little tap of the brake. Set the nose. Shift the weight. Into the apex. Now we're just going to open up the hands and looking at that grandstand on the left. Nice. Okay, cool. Now we turn in. Come down to that apex, hold it, stay off the paint, slowly straighten the hands up, go over the ridge and brake. Stay off the puddle on the inside there. Yep, nicely done. You felt the blue paint there just for a split second, that's fast. Good, flatten the chassis out, brake. Now go to the left front, turn, let it turn, open the hands, squeeze on the gas, open your arc. Straighten the wheel. Brake. Good. Turn. Nice and smooth. Turn. Okay. 30 car, you're going to stay low. 16 coming up. 07 coming up. Here we go. Get down. Up two. Brake, downshift. Ease it in. Open up the hands, go across the paint. Nice. Get those eyes to the left, looking through the corner, finding that yellow cone, feather the throttle, hold it left, and turn it to the right. Let's go ahead and do our driver rotation. 16, stay low. Got feather off the gas, 16. Alright, everyone squeeze on the gas. Perfect. Alright, good, we're back in line. Get down to the apex. Hit that arc just right. Get off the paint. Let it float up the track. Float it. Give me the brake. Give me the brake. Brake. Yeah, shit. Alright, we're rolling, guys. We're rolling. We're going to be on the checkered flag lap right now. Checkered flag. Alright guys, we're just going to ease it around here. Stay off that painted line. Don't worry about passing each other. Let's just stay in single file line. Alright, we're up in single file line here. When I come on down to the apex of Charlotte 2. So I'll slow it down a little bit for the back chicane because that's where the painted surface is. And we're braking. Awesome, we're pulling off here. Roll through the chicane. Now let's avoid this painted surface to the left. Normally we cross over, but in the rain I like to go around it. And then we'll just drop down onto the apron. Carry 45 to 65 down here, that's fine, because we're still on the racetrack. Right here on our left is grass. When the grass fades away to the pavement, just take your foot off the throttle and coast the car. And what will happen is you'll coast down as you're cooling the tires and the brakes and everything, and you'll slow down at 25 miles an hour by the time you get to pit lane. There we go. Now we're down to 25. Perfect. Awesome. Good job out there, guys. Experimenting around with that changing track condition. You notice that part of the track is drying out faster than the road course. The banking always tends to dry out faster because of the slope. And also the heat at the track would change. You can see how quick the pavement's drying out around here because they heat the pavement. So that was good little indications there. That was good. All right, guys. Swinging around. I'm going to have you guys pull right in your lane 1 there. Make sure you unplug your helmets. Please do not set the handbrakes. First gear and park. Shut them down, unplug, and hop out.
Hey, welcome back. Thank you. How was that run? It actually was good. It was different. Like, it wasn't a bummer because of the rain.